Released on August 24th, 2018, The Modern Art of Setting Ablaze is the new album from the sludge metal duo Mantar. Fairly new in the scene, only forming in 2012. This is their third album. They hail from Hamburg in Germany, and the album is out now via Nuclear Blast Records. There's a lot of buzz surrounding Mantar, where you listen on the internet and the chatter in the metal groups and so on, and people are talking about Mantar coming off as well a pretty solid showing at Bloodstock 2018. And there's good reason. While this album is not a change in direction, it's certainly a step up for them. You can see their ambition on this album. And the end result, it's simply fantastic. This is a huge album. The production on it alone makes it sound enormous. But don't let that confuse you. Don't let you think that means they've lost their raw edge. That is far from the case here. This is still as brutal and noisy as you might expect, but it's just a better job been put into it, more effort. You can see exactly what Mantar want to be based off this album. And on this showing, on this album alone, forget the previous two, they really, really are going to be something big. If you still need convincing about that raw edge, whether or not Mantar have retained that, just listen to The Age of Absurd. That is a track alone there at the very start of the album that will instantly make you go, yep, still there. What makes this album so unique, what makes Mantar so unique, is how they combine so many different elements of the metal and rock genre. We have everything from sludge to death metal to rock to punk to black metal. It's all thrown together, mixed into a bowl, and somehow comes out sounding utterly brilliant, utterly inspired, and really, really infectious. You listen, you're thinking, damn, this is good. Maybe the next one won't be so good, and so on and so forth. And it always is. You just keep hitting repeat every time the album ends, and listen to the next track over and over again. As I said at the start, their ambition is clear. And on this showing, the heights they want to reach, there's nothing stopping them. This album is an example of the next big thing. After such an in-your-face start of the album, it's Seek plus Forget and Taurus that'll settle things down, with the former smashing out some groovy riffs alongside crusty vocals, and the latter playing around with doomy sludge combination. There are so many moments throughout the album where things just come together perfectly. Midgard Serpent, Seasons of Failure, Dynasty of Nails, and A Formation of Night are just three examples of Mantar upping their game. You'll be headbanging, circle pitting, and maybe where some of the rock comes into play, dancing along to a bit of groove that is layered throughout the entire album. You don't instantly notice it. You listen through and you think, God, that's a brutal, that's a heavy ass number. And then you listen to it again and you notice this extra element, this extra riff here, this extra little note here, this extra inflection on the vocals. And you just go, oh, okay, this is different. This is something actually better. And that's the thing, the duo, just two of them, have nailed it here with this album. It never loses momentum from beginning to end, and it closes out with the hefty double punches of T for the Sea and The Funeral. From the beginning to the very end, this is an album that will please fans of the old Mantar and ones that are now stepping in, haven't heard the buzz, haven't maybe caught them at Bloodstock or some of their other shows and so on, and went, let me check out this band, let me see what's going on. And if they put this album, they choose this album, they're gonna get it. It's special, a very special, and certainly a contender for one of the best albums of 2018. It's out now, so you've got no excuses, available wherever you can buy music or stream it, you know, the usual stuff. So make sure you check it out. Support Mantar. There's something good.